same for you as it was Freddie, mixed emotions at the end of that?
Yeah, possibly, because you can be happy with the reaction and the fact that we score over the whole game. I think we should win it. Started slow, but then when we got to grips that all we had to do was play the simple pass and move it quickly, and they would struggle with our wing backs. They would struggle to get to our centre halves, and we could move it. Kept coming away from it. The passes were pretty clear, and but generally we controlled the game in the first half. Maybe you can go 2-0 up in the second half early on. Don't take that, and then set piece. I think you got to credit the jump sometimes. It was a great leap from him, but our reaction after that wasn't tough enough. It wasn't instant enough, and the second goal I didn't like at all. Very poor individually.
Yeah, you made reference in the interview we just seen with the BBC to conceding 2 goals in clumps for the second time in a week. Is there a reason for that?
I know at half time we were very aware of what could happen. Eddie Howe's a fantastic manager. They were always going to come out with more aggression in the way they pressed and got after us because we were very comfortable. So there was nothing new to the players that we could have moments to have a little suffer or have to defend our box or whatever it was and do things right. So it's frustrating when you say that a lot at half time and then that happens in the second half.
Not for the first time you've missed opportunities, those half chances that you're not converting, and it's costing you in games.
Yeah, it's costing us in games, and everyone wants to point to the defence. We work all week on the defence. It's hard to create actual situations like someone jumping your man or someone diving in and getting done when they shouldn't do as a centre back. But at the same time, if you're going to create, I think I'll have 23 chances and balls flashing across the face and chances that we need to stick away. That's what creates the nervousness. At 1-0, Bournemouth were in that game. At 2-0, I think we start to control and finish the game off. And I'll sit here a lot and say that. It's a clear part of our season. We create a lot. We play some really good stuff. We need to stick the ball in the back of the net. I'm very happy for Marcus Alonso, but when I think that my left back is the one scoring the 2 goals or scored our last goal in the league as well, and you're creating that many chances in between, you have to question why we're not finishing them.
Talking about finishing them, Frank, is there any update on Tammy's suggestion he's gone for?
No, yeah, he went abroad. He went to Barcelona to have a look at his ankle for some other eyes on it. And I've got no update for you. I'm hoping it's not a long-term injury, but at the same time I can't tell you he'll be ready for Tuesday or Saturday or Sunday.
Frank, just on Alonso, how pleased are you with the reaction he's made since he came back for that Spurs game also today as well?
Yeah, really pleased with Marcus. He's always had that since he's been at Chelsea. He's got a great record of scoring goals, great technique for the first one. Great anticipation for the second one. Nearly gets the third as well. He's in the box there at the end. So I'm really pleased with that. I can't ask for any more than when a player doesn't play always regularly. They're professional, they train well, they keep their head down and do the right things, and then they come in and perform like that. I think he's a great example for the younger players and how he's handled that.
Frank, given that Marcus has now got 3 in his last 2 league games, do you feel any sense of regret at having not made use of him earlier in the season?
No, it's an easy with hindsight question. Marcus did play some games earlier in the season. We've had the emergence of Reece James, who has been very, very good for us this season, and I have to try and find a balance, and sometimes it affects the system that you play, so there are different reasons why I have to pick the team. So, no, not regrets. I'm always working on trying to get the best for each game that there is now. I'm pleased with how Marcus has come back in.
Okay, we can do 2 more, and then we can do
How do
Mondays.
you feel if the players are dealing with the pressure? Because I think if you'd have lost today, you could potentially have slipped out the top for the first time in 4 months or so. Do you sense that they're dealing okay with the pressure, or do you think it's starting to get...
I don't think it's the pressure. I just think it's the in-game. I don't see that there's a team that are struggling with pressure. We are young, yes, but that's one thing where you could probably give the young lads a bit of a bye if you felt that the pressure was big. But we've also got some people in that dressing room who have been here in and around it before. I just think it's more that this Premier League is tough. We're fighting for fourth against teams that are pushing the same as us. And we really are striving for a little run of form where it means win. And that's where we haven't been for a while. And I think that's where we have to really dig in at the moment and find wins. Because if you have 73% of possession again and 23 shots and don't win the game, there are question marks in both boxes, without a doubt. And that's been a constant for us. And that's what we have to get right. I don't think it's the pressure that's the issue. I think it's been more clinical in games on both ends.
Okay, last question, Leon.
Is one of the advantages of the system that you started with today the fact that you've got Marcus Alonso, you've got Reece James, both got a lot to offer going forward, and puts them in position to do that?
Yeah, and it's a system that's worked well for us quite a few times this season. We've also got Oli Giroud up front, and it allows you to get people inside nearer him for second balls and for link-ups. But yeah, it does, and it gives us some stability, you hope, with the 3 centre backs. And when you move the ball well, you can control games, which we did start to control it once we settled into the game and livened up. So yeah, it does help in that way with us. Yeah, it's a system I like for that.
Okay, right, we can do Mondays just outside.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ray.